As I looked at what I had, I still didn't like it very much. So I decided that if I added a coil to the base of the nail and kind of swirling down, it would make the piece more interesting. And actually, as I go back and look at the finished piece, once I look at the finished piece, I find that for me that simple coil is really significant, and it makes a really big difference. So that's one thing to think about as you do your work, to think about how to unify the parts of the piece. And so I think using that coil actually ends up unifying the base to all the little pieces of clay that I'm going to put in those holes. Now I'm going to start attempting to add some of those coiled pieces and even some new coiled pieces into those little holes that I have all over the piece. It's kind of interesting that it really took me some time to figure out what I wanted to put where and what would make the piece more interesting or have more unity. So that's something that you'll want to play with. It's not something that comes really quickly and really easily. Anyway, it didn't for me. This is just the beginning of me messing around with that process of figuring out the way I want it to look.